get a run back. But who's going to earn the chance? I feel like this is rough for Atomic to be put in the situation that he kind of has to go the Rob here.
Yeah.
And not be super fresh. On the Rob, in theory, if he hasn't been warming it up for this moment. And he did have to go Joker against Cheeks in Winners. It was a very close set. He pulled out the Joker reverse 3-0, if I'm not mistaken. So he has kind of had to keep both characters warm for this scenario, depending on who wins.
Right.
And then after this set, we'll have to go back to the Joker if he is able to win it. So he's put in a situation.
It's fantastic to have a roster of characters, but when you have them for specific matchups, you are at the mercy of, you know, what works on this game, on this stage versus this character. You know, am I up? Am I down? What can I do about that? You know, there's a lot of, oh my goodness, it's so cheap.
I'll say,
there's a lot of back and forth that comes into that decision-making process. But yeah,
this is where the comfort lies, though.
Right.
If there was any...
This was day one.
Yeah, this is where the training wheels come in. Ooh, what a big hit. Great DI. Don't get launched on the plat.
Excellent pivot grab right there. Some fancy footwork.
I think it's insane that Atomic just mashed 3 up tilts to beat Hippo's insane mash air dodge.
Desperate times.
But, like, you don't have a real double jump with Kazuya, so what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, actually, you just got to shield and hold it. Surviving the Kazuya up B. I don't know if that was sour spot, good DI, or Rob's just big.
A blessing from God himself.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, holy water was
bestowed upon the children of Judah.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, maybe if you didn't shout so much, you would hit him.
You'd get a hit right. Well, maybe hits are not what we want, but kicks are gonna take care of that first stock.
You pull out the kicks.
Kicks.
You ever been kicked by classy shoes like that?
Do you want the honest answer?
No. They hurt.
They hurt. They're not meant for comfort.
They're not comfortable for either person involved because wearing them is also uncomfortable.
No one's happy.
Why has nobody designed a functional, fashionable, like, suit shoe?
Yeah.
What do you call those? Dress shoes.
Right. I guess, would that be the loafers then?
I said fashionable.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, right.
You are allowed to wear them if you are 40. And you won't be judged for wearing them at your age. You'll be judged for being 40.
Right. Right.
It's not your fault. But we are laughing at you.
I used to never see loafers except on older people. And then it just became cool with suits with no socks. I don't know.
Oh, that bothers me.
Yeah, that bothers me. That bothers me. We're not even talking about smashing anymore. We're talking about these hard shoes. If that's
I got
hard shoes.
Rein it back in. Last stock, mid-high percents.
Yeah.
Rob's not wearing any shoes because he doesn't have feet.
Hover around.
He can't be uncomfortable in this situation.
What the heck?
Chef would have teched that.
Yeah, Chef would have been ready for that tech first off. I'm surprised that hit, because it didn't look like it was sitting on the ledge.
No.
Does Kazuya have a large ledge hang?
I don't think he does.
Hippo must have pressed a button.
Maybe.
How would he have pressed a button and got spiked directly into underneath PS2?
Well, as long as you're holding ledge, or if you, like, let go to jump up, like let go, double jump attack maybe. If it's still active, it will tech you into the, like, spike you into the stage.
Yeah.
And Chef takes advantage of that a lot of the times by letting himself get hit to, like, wall tech and do stuff.
Oh, okay,
so it's pretty consistent that it does that, but it is stupid that it does that.
I feel you.
Because it always hits in the direction that it was, you know, that he shot it, basically.
Right.
So when they set it up like that, they're trying to launch you into the up smash, but it launches you into the stage. He's getting launched off stage right now. He has to do the high recovery, gets sniped out, but because he used the up B, he gets it back. Will he survive? Oh, he didn't fall far enough.
Opting for the side B, without the fall. The down air also, I guess, kind of ambiguous. So Tom's going to have to earn the stock some other way. But you have to be very careful he doesn't get hit by Hippo, and that's a very good way to make sure you don't. I'm going to hit him instead, Mom.
Absolutely. The best defense is a bunch of down tilts.
Oh, down tilts will not save you from that electric, though.
Oh, he's dead.
Invincibility.
Oh! I thought that we would have down air timed out, but did not quite have the timing for it, likely. I was just, I apologize, I was not familiar with your game. Oh, hey.
We've seen that before.
A little bit of a taste of your own medicine. Medicine. Spoonful. Oh.
Oh, with no sugar.
Hippo giving Atomic the cinnamon challenge. See if he can handle the spice. Ooh.
Man, anything Atomic can do, try and get a hit on Hippo, but
He is playing
very
so well
patient.
outside of Hippo's ranges.
Yeah.
And that is one of the weaknesses of Kazuya. He is alive. Now Rob is thick, boy.
Oh, big whiff.
I'm kind of surprised that didn't scoop up. I think maybe because the arm
It was
reeled
the
back
pushback.
afterwards.
Yeah, I think it was the pushback from the, and then he, yeah.
It puts you in a lot more stun than you think it does, that smash attack. So
And then I think he might also step back a little bit from the step forward.
if that near hit.
Trying to rob him immediately.
Oh. Okay, I like the delay so that you can sweet spot this.
Ooh.
No tech. He did not expect to touch the ground. He expected to get hit.
Oh, the down tilt going back to the gyro. Hippo can't get away. The back air.
He kissed the blast zone. Oh, used the armor!
He tried.
But what happened
He
to
couldn't
what
get back. He couldn't get. I wonder if you use the down B, you don't get to use the up B anymore.
Or maybe he already used the up B and he didn't have a jump.
Also possible. In trouble.
No shot?
More than in trouble.
What the hell just happened?
In peril. Atomic literally just became a
He
god
cannot
for a
help
second.
but smirk. That's evil what you've done. That's evil. He is
Shame
smiling.
on him. Yeah. Because he's looking at us. He's like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Play the game, you grimy kid. It's rough.
He was up by 2 stocks.
Yeah.
Not 2. He was 2 stocks to 1. But
Oh,
he
yeah, no,
was
you're right.
he was like 100% to like 30. And Atomic brought that back. This character cheats.
Cheats.
Me talking about both characters on the screen, by the way.
No, I'm only talking about one. Kazuya's fair and balanced.
You
Those
tell a
were
lot
your
of
words.
you tell a lot of funny jokes.
You were like, those normal. Kazuya doesn't have those crazy normals.
I said he doesn't have broken, normals, and neutral.
What do you mean? That's a broken normal neutral move right there.
Up smashed it.
Just-
Well, you know, hey, you got it. You got it.
You know what? I think his most broken move in neutral is the invincible dash.
Yes, which is not a normal.
That's not a how he's
It's
crouching.
a command dash.
How?
It's a command dash. He has to do input.
Yeah, but that's not. That doesn't mean that it's not
forward,
normal.
down, down, forward. It's not a normal. It's a command input.
That's
So you
that's
know-
not a command input. It's what is it?
It's, a
It's
command
an
input.
exploit of the game because Kazuya doesn't have like a, you know what I'm saying?
No, he does. That's they
It's the
literally
corner
program.
one, right? The corner, you hit corner.
You missed him reflecting Rob Laser and murdering him. I take it back. He has a broken normal. It's that. That's his broken
Well, it's
neutral
not. It's
normal.
not because it's a command because you have to double tap.
Is that true?
Yeah, see?
Shows what I know.
They're normal moves, though. Wow, he cleaned that up. We were literally
Okay,
arguing
so
about.
you
nothing.
have command normals.
Okay,
Right?
sure.
Like in fighting games, you have command normals, like
Right.
your forward and button. Like a DBFZ, your forward and the attack button is
Yeah.
like the universal overhead, right?
Yeah.
It's a command normal.
Yeah.
But your special move is your special button with the inputs, right?
Yeah.
And then you have like command input, like there's a command dash or whatever. So they're different things.
So my question to you is, what was the first term that you came up with, or the one that you said? You said command normal. What's the second word in that state?
That's command normal. So no,
What's
but
the second word
yeah, it's a normal.
of command normal?
It's normal. But
Normal.
what I'm saying is, electric is not a command normal.
Because you
It's
can
a
use
special.
a special?
It's a special move. It's classified as a special move.
I would agree with you if you were talking about Shoryu, because Shoryu can be an input, but it's a special move, right? Because we use B, your up B is Shoryu.
Yes.
Right? But Kazuya's is not that.
I see what you're saying. It's a move that is inaccessible with the B button.
Right,
naturally.
but requires a command
it's a
input to
command
use.
move. Huh.
Right?
Huh. Much to think about. He's got broken neutral tools, I'll tell you that. It's debatable whether or not it's a command, it's a normal or not.
Right.
But he does have broken ones. I'll go, you know what? I'll meet you in the middle.
Look, I agree to just say I don't know enough about this game.
I don't know enough about anything.
I don't have an informed opinion about it.
We have spent too long.
Way too long. Way too long. We're scientists and we had to get to the bottom of it.
There was a discussion. I think it was a healthy conversation.
And the discussion right now is if Hippo can get another game versus Atomic. Because while we were arguing about normals, Hippo did 3-stock Atomic in game 3.
Yeah. It was quick.
Bop. The gyro saved him. It just tapped him long enough after he did the electric to stop him with the follow-up. But Hippo, very quick on the reactions and is not afraid.
He does have broken neutral normal moves.
What that mean?
He just up smashed in neutral.
I told you, in neutral.
You told me, and I should have just listened from the start. I should have just listened.
That jump is so fun.
The Kazuya?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is gracious to call it that.
It just never seems like it should be floating for that long.
No, look at that man.
Exactly.
He's at least 250 pounds. Pure muscle.
Pure muscle. And probably a little bit of steel rebar in there, too. These parries from Hippo, he's so consistent. But you would expect that from the FTC players. You know?
He's benefiting a little bit from like the Cheek style of one-button gameplay. He says, I only have to focus about hitting this electric, so I can keep my eyes locked on where you are and your timings.
You know, I think like the general thought behind that, if your opponent is mashing one button, is, you know, you would think I'm that stupid to get hit by that. But for, you know, the other person mashing that move, it can turn into a game of you have to play around this, actually.
Yeah, and then that unlocks other moves.
True.
That just, you have put yourself in a bad situation against something else.
Right.
See, exactly that scenario.
Tried to parry the gyro, tried to keep the stage control, but I wouldn't say he really lost it. Scooped him once again, Haagen-Dazs.
And there we see the command grab coming through because he was blocking to not get hit by electric. It is full circle.
Yep.
If you present one option 80% of the time, boy, does it work when you press the other button.
You've said some things, Ryan, but that was a good one. If you establish an option 80% of the time, boy, does it work when you want to hit another one.
I have not told a lie.
You haven't, it's just so funny the way it's like the 80% of the time, it works all the time.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting harassed at the
that would have
ledge.
been dangerous if he hit that gyro. I think Atomic would have converted. Speaking of conversions, can't get another one tagged to that big Rob body.
Man, just think about it for a second. Hippo's hit rate for electric has not been great, but that's fine because it's not supposed to be.
Right.
You know, it's just intended to create this whole game.
But his conversion rate off of electric has been pretty spot on.
And his hit rate of every move that is not electric has been insane. I'm shocked that he's alive. How did he get out of that spot? Stuck in the corner. Oh!
The overextension from Atomic bought Hippo extra time to play with this stock. Then the side B.
Quick fastfall on that air dodge was important. Oh!
He is so patient. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get, because anyone else would have popped a button. They would have popped the side B. They would have double jumped. They would have rolled in.
He parried and he mashed the down B.
He didn't even do that though. He parried and then he waited. Well, no, he waited and then he parried and then because initially he was in pressure. He shielded that.
He was under fire.
Yeah, and then he turned around or something. I don't know, drop shield, I don't know, whatever. He was on the white part of that Pokeball for a cool 5 seconds before he decided his time to strike.
He realized, hey, you got to worry about me. I don't just have to worry about you. That is something that a lot of players like will get in their own head about. They're like, oh, I'm at a high percent. Almost everything is terrible risk. I am scared.
Right.
I am scared of your options.
Right.
If they are also at a high percent, they are thinking the same thing. They're also scared of you, so then it becomes cat and mouse.
Right.
It's only works that way if you're both playing the game, though.
Right. Because how often have you found yourself, you know, having a small lead or it's last stock or something like that, you get hit a couple of times and all of a sudden all of your panic options are now the only options you know.
Yeah, you forgot how to play the game.
You literally forgot how to play the game.
It
and then your
happens
opponent
so easy.
gets back and ends up winning the game. Now the threat is they might win the set.
I was actually talking about this with Atomic while he was watching Hippo play. He said he is like so stone cold. He has nerves of steel, I think were his exact words. He has nerves of steel.
He said Hippo has nerves of steel?
Yeah.
Ah.
And he said, could not be me. Like,
yeah,
he's actually built different.
I think I give that to Hippo. 'Cause when Hippo first started playing, you know, he was popular in the scene, you could tell that the frustration kind of got to him, but it never really stopped him from just saying, yeah, it's the game. You know,
Yeah.
what can I do about it?
There are moments where you might watch, and he just takes a big, deep breath, and he's right back in it.
Right,
And
right.
I thought it was crazy that Atomic said that right after not immediately losing the game to Cheeks in their like last scenario.
Yeah.
It's like that. You got nerves of steel too, kid. It's not one way.
Right.
But
Oh my goodness.
and I think that's showing here where Atomic, despite everything after he was looking so good, on the verge of getting reverse 3-0'd by Hippo, started turning it up. Atomic said, all right, I got to crank it up to 11 as well.
Yeah. Really iron sharpens
Oh my
iron.
God, he's
kind of
cheating!
situation.
He's cheating!
My good.
That live camera footage of the payout happening. Look at our wonderful T.O. Quick with it. Had the money ready in his hand as soon as Hippo turns around. That is a Band-Aid on the problem right there. So you know that hurt my ego, but you know this money helps.
Yeah. And I'm getting paid either way, so, you know. Oh, yeah, yeah. Because they feel
kidding.
insulted.
I'm curious, yeah. No, that is very funny.
Wait, do you mean like recently, like here at Shockwave?
Here?
Okay.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that. Yeah. No, that was an insane turnaround, though.
That was.
Like I said, it was up 2 by Atomic. I was surprised that Hippo was still in the game, but then he just turned everything around.